DJI Mini 3 and the latest range of filters from Freewell. So these aren't ND filters, these are filters with a difference. Let's do this. So hello, welcome once again to the channel here on this very nice week in the UK. So today's video is all about filters, but we're not talking about ND filters, we're talking about effect filters and how you can make your DJI Mini 3 a little bit better. So just a quick run through. We've got gradients, we've got hard stop, which are actually an ND filter, but hard stop filters, and we've got light pollution reducing filters and the FX series as well. So let's get straight into the video and see exactly what we're talking about. So first up are the landscape series. These are GND 0.9 and GND 1.2, different gradients. As you can see here in the video, you can see the gradient at the top. So the first footage that you can see here was shot on a nice sunny day and the sun was behind me, but you can see that the sky in front is quite blown out, shot in auto. And then if we move on to the footage with the gradient pack, you can see quite clearly that the sky now has a lot more feature to it. It's added that beautiful shadows to the clouds, and you can see that the actual landscape is exactly the same as it was in the previous footage, but that sky does really pop, and this is without editing. Next up are the light pollution reduction filter. These are often used at night time when you've got kind of like bright lights and you just want to diffuse that kind of light, which you can see here in this next footage. So very quickly, without the filter, a quick look around the retail park. This one's without, and this one is with the filter, and you can see how the filter kind of like just diffuses the light very, very slightly. On to the next series. This one is the FX series 2-pack, gold and blue. These filters give off a nice effect of lights, as you will see in the next video footage. So obviously without the filter, same place, retail park. This is with the filter, this is with the blue ones. Just before it was starting to get really dark, you can see on the street lamps there, on the lampposts, how you get that nice blue streak. You have to be careful, as you can see in this footage, you don't overdo it with the gold. Moving on to the next set is the long exposure pack, ND128 to ND2000. These are usually used for long exposure photographs, but you can use them, as you can see here, in the videos. This was shot using a ND125, obviously without the filter, across the River Trent on the Weir, and this one was shot at 1080p, 120 frames a second, and it adds that beautiful, smooth, silky video. So finally in the series, the hard stop variable ND mist pack. You get 2 filters in this pack, one from 2 to 5 stops and one from 6 to 9 stops. So this will enable you to use an ND filter and have it variable, so you don't have to keep changing the filters to get your exposure correct. So the latest set of filters from Freewell, and it does come with this nice travelling companion set, if you want to call it that. And like I say, I do like the fact that you can actually put your blank frame just here. You can see just here, as I showed you in the video earlier, and you can close the lid. Whereas with the other ones, as you know, with the other ones, if you take a filter out and put your blank frame in, the lid doesn't quite close, which is can be quite annoying. So there we go, that's the latest filters from Freewell. I think I shall use them, especially the gradient ones. I do like those, and the variable stop filters. That could be quite handy, save having to take off a filter, put another one on. You can just dial in the stop values, as I said earlier in the video. The FX filters, the blue and the gold, that's probably, well, how can I say, that's probably going to be something that you're going to want to try out at night time, as I did show you that little video there with the lights. I certainly like the one where it was coming up through the trees and you're getting the streaks coming across. So it's up to you really. I think they're quite effective. But like I say, that wraps the video up. If you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget dinging the dong and all the rest of it goes with it. Thanks for watching. We shall see you in the next video.